Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another account improvement. Today we are on Goblin's account again. This is his fourth time getting an improvement. He also got an improvement for Chaos, Temple of Chaos, where he wanted to get G1, so I helped him with that. Thankfully he had the box. And the rune quality, although it's very close because you do need some lucky runs for this team. I wonder if you could look at the team that we used. Yeah, we used this team. Unfortunately, the damage was enough for the last team, and also, well, actually, I guess it's just mostly the damage. It was also very hard to get everything on triple fight after the first two teams were done. This team was decent. The second team was okay. The one biggest flaw is that Hua-He was not fully skilled up. Actually, it had no skill up, so we didn't get skill 2 and skill 3 up as much as we wanted. And then the Carcano was missing a lot of defense breaks. And that's a huge deal. That's why I had to do it. I had to do multiple runs trying to get that Guardian 1. We had so many P1 runs. Finally, this one again. This is not Jabir. We had to use whatever we had. I don't know if there's anything better. The problem was also that the Fire Dragon Warrior did not do enough damage, unfortunately, with the current build that he had. But thankfully, we were still able to get G1 for him, which is his best record. His best previous records were P2, P2. Yeah, you know, it just wasn't good. Okay, now he wanted an improvement for his guild battle teams. He wanted the defense for that team. He wanted the defense for that content. So we'll be making those defenses. This is what he was currently running. We're gonna try to go with a team that either everything has speed leads. I think that's the best bet. I wonder if we could use the deck feature for these defenses. Or is it like Siege where we can't do that? I'm not too sure, so I have to kind of test things around. But we'll be deciding on a team for this. I might be reusing some because they're just good in that way. But I think many will be changed. It looks like the composition right now is that 4 of them have speed leads and only 1 does not. Defense log looks like this. I guess he just put them, or they're not being used, they're not hitting. I'm not what's going on, but it looks like the record is clean. But we'll see how it goes. Before we start, he wanted a recommendation or some input regarding his siege offenses. The siege is currently going on. He was having trouble dealing with some of the meta defenses or whatever he was seeing. So let's go take a look. There's this one here that seems very easy. I think you go Claire. Yeah, you go Claire, Adriana, Sonia, which he currently has. I guess it's all used, so it's a little harder to do that then. Now I believe you can't Oblivion this guy. No, you could Oblivion this guy, right? Oh, then there's a very easy team they could do. One easy Nat 4 team you could run is running a Amisetti Delphoy with a Copper. I think you just Copper Pyeongchar, hoping it's enough. I'm not too sure, but if you have the rune quality, I think you should go through Pyeongchar, because Copper could hit easy for like 100k, right? On most units, and Pyeongchar is built on HP, so it should go through. And even with the damage reduction, I think Pyeongchar will at least take 70k damage, so that should be dead. And then you have Delphoy to Oblivion the Belial. Don't hit the Belial right initially, because if you do get him low enough, this will do too much damage. So just wait to get his will off, and then just Oblivion this guy and then kill him. Easy peasy. Then you just work on Trashar. The cool thing about the team that I just spoke about, the Delphoy, Amisetti, and Copper, is that it also has heals from the Delphoy, so you should be able to withstand Trashar's damage. You should not be dying when 3 of your units are alive anyways, and you barely took any damage. So there's an answer to that. That's not really meta. This is a very easy defense. Oh, maybe not. I wonder why people are having a hard time. I don't know. I think that offense will work. Let me know if you guys think there's something better. You could also use Leo, Diana, and Eladriel. That will beat it too. This one right here, again, the Delphoy, Amisetti, Copper works really well against this team. Just kill off the damage dealer first hand, and then work on the rest. Should be easy enough, unless this Robo outspeeds and then they all move first. Then it could be weird, right? Because then they'll get a snipe, assuming they're tuned well. But if you do outspeed with Amisetti, then you should win. It's just that you're working without a speed lead and they are. So yeah, it's a rune game, right? I could be wrong though. There could be traps. Things down here. I think this one, the best way to do it is to, well, especially against Ayunu here, you can use the Izura, whatever that wind cyborg, the wind cyborg, right? I think her skill 2 snipe allows them to not revive, so Ayunu will just be gone right away. So I think same with the Phantom Thief, it'll be gone. Ooh, okay, wait, but if you get a glancing on the skill 1, it could be scary, right? I don't know if you could one-shot the Morris. And it's not safe even if you kill Morris, because the Phantom Thief could definitely just carry the game. I think if you're gonna risk it, you know, try to go for the clean snipe. But if you do glance, you're in a whole lot of trouble. Yeah, I'm not really used to these defenses. I haven't been playing Siege these days. I'm in a very chill guild where they don't really care. Reason why I'm able to do that. But that's what I will try. But if you want a more safer team, I'm pretty sure like there's G3 Siege players that have safe teams for this, for sure. This should be easy, I think. Easy to outspeed, right? Very easy to outspeed, unless this is on Swift. You could take a Leo as well. Just be careful of the Tarnisha. If you get Oblivion, you're kind of in trouble. Oh, but he has to skill 1 to remove a debuff. So I think a double will Leo will counter these pretty hard. A double will Leo, right? And then just snipe these so that they're off the ground. You don't even have to snipe them early if you have a double Leo on the field, a double will Leo, because double will Leo will, you know, mitigate their damage. They will do barely any damage. So work on just killing off Tarnisha, and then you're free. I mean, this is why there's a lot of people that carry multiple Leos. It's just that good. Here again, it just feels like a Copper, Amisetti, Frankenstein offense will have it easy. Copper this, Frankenstein this, and then you just work on the Kinky. And usually with the Frankenstein, I forgot Bulldozer could get stuns and stuff, but it can be kind of weird because if you don't get a stun, and if it does get a defense break, then you're in a pinnacle. So what I will do is actually again go with maybe the Delphoid, right? If you go with Delphoid, it will take longer, but you start off by killing Trashar, and then because you're not slow, Amisetti could keep giving turns to either the Delphoid or the Copper, whether you like whoever you like more, or trying to get skill cooldowns. Just keep getting those will heals from Delphoid, so you'll be safe from the Kinky. And then after Copper's back up, you could either just try and snipe the Kinky, or you could try sniping the Harmonia. It is a weaker element, so there's a good chance that you could miss too, but I think it just takes time. You'll eventually get it. That's one of the easy, or you could just go with Bulldozer for both cases. Delphoid, Amisetti, Bulldozer. But yeah, you could just use Bulldozer lead, the universal defense lead, I believe. It's been a while since I used Bulldozer, so I'm not too sure, but if you do have a 2A Bulldozer with the defense lead, just start off killed by Trashar, you're not going to be glancing Harmonia, kill that, and then work on Kinky last. I think it should be fine. So I think those are the ways I will handle some of these defenses that you are having trouble with, or that you want to input for. Now going back into the World Guild battle, let's see what we will do. I think this defense is actually fine. We might just change the build. Miles is actually very decent. The lateral looks okay, but I like the 100 res route. Oh yeah, okay. So definitely they're being shared. So it's not like a set deck and I could reuse all the runes. Good to know. Definitely good to know. If I didn't know that, then I would have assumed that I could use all these runes, and the builds that I found were not going to be applicable. Okay, so we might use that. I might use the Siri, but I don't think I'm going to use Danu and Jasmine. I think there are things that are more aggressive, so we'll think of something there. Should we just choose something? Something more aggressive. See, I do like the water vampire with Escher. I think that's stronger actually. So let's try that. Now we do want to change this. I'm gonna get rid of this for now. Oh, we have to actually choose something. What's a good defense here? Morris does not have a speed lead, unfortunately. You also have Morris Rex. Ooh, no, this is not gonna work, right? There's nothing good here. What's a good one, guys? What's a good one? What's a good siege off? What's a good siege defense that we can use as also as offense? I mean, it's kind of outdated, but oh, Platy works well too. Let me look at your water and F5s again. If you have like Irene, it could be pretty good. No Irene though, unfortunately. Another one that I thought about is Miang with Ciclet. It's very old as well, but it could also still work. I mean, a lot of things could work. This is G1. Okay, you do perfect. So let's actually use the Ciclet. Let's use Ciclet. Let's use Miang. Now, this is like a Nat 4 tower, unfortunately. Oh wait. So this girl could be good too, right? I wonder how she's being used. What could be good with this unit? Can we use Ciclet with her as well? And then we want like a water support. A very good water support. Ooh, wait, Chandra looks good too. This girl's defense skill 1 defense breaks, right? Let's think of that. Let's first go here. Now, I want to check if he has Lamelia. If he doesn't, then I kind of want to try something different. Because now Orion has Oblivion. So I think that could be fun as well. So let's try Orion with Rakan. Hoping they have Rakan. Perfect. Is it skilled up? It is. So let's try that. I kind of want to make this defense. For this, I think we either go... I think the popular one is more being of Chandra. We also know that Perna got a small buff. We call it a small buff now because everything's so strong. But if she got this buff like a couple of years ago, people said it was good. What's she good paired with? I mean, Zen for AoE Deathbreaker. We do want to win unit. Ooh, we don't have Zen though. Man, do we have to go a tanky team? I kind of want to go everything fast. Or maybe we don't have to do that. Maybe I'm forcing myself too much. Because he also does have... You know what? How is the Praha with Tyrannus now? Because there's a skill cooldown reset. Now we need a fire damage dealer. Tessarion is usually the best bet. I guess Tessarion is being used somewhere. We could also take this, Kumar. This also has Oblivion. Oh, but there's then no defense breaker. I think not having a defense breaker is kind of huge. But getting the cooldown on these skills seems better than Tessarion skills. Let's put that in for now. I like this. I like this. I don't like this. Let's modify this. What's another good one? So because we did decide to go a tanky defense nonetheless, can we add another tanky defense then? Or should we put in like things like Chandra here? Okay, I think we can use the Tessarion, so with res it actually goes really well with the Kapsu. And now we need a water or wind damage dealer. For water, I actually don't see anything that great. I think Vigor will be actually really good as well. The death break, some decent damage. Anything out here? Nope. Oh, I'm actually leaning toward Vigor. I think Vigor going in there might be nice. You know what? Why don't we add the Vigor? Yeah, let's do this. Now, if we do this, is Tyrannus really the best build? Because that wind unit is actually really strong. And if he gets an attack buff and kills the Tyrannus, it's gonna be a 3v2. Let's try building these. I think we'll build these 5. Come back. You guys can let me know which one is the worst, which ones are not that usable. But remember that this is G1. Oh, actually G2. Crap. Okay, it's in G2. So, I mean, we'll build the best that we can with this rune quality. Let's see what their guildmates are running actually. So we don't have the Tarnisha. We don't have Lamelia. I think if we had Lamelia, I think that's also something that we would have done. You know what? Seeing how they're using Pyeongchar, we could follow something like that. We could use Pyeongchar here instead of the Tyrannus then. You know, getting skill 2 on Tyrannus is also very usable, very helpful for the team. Still like the HP lead, but I know I like HP lead, right? I think it's HP lead. So let's try that. Let's see what this person was running. He's running a CR one that's really fast, so we're doing something similar. He's also, oh, that's interesting. Is that getting a lot of wins? No, it's getting, actually he's losing a lot. Oof, he's actually losing so many times. Which one? This one's, okay, it says Nephthys. Everybody's running cleaves. It looks like almost everybody is running cleaves. I think we could try and get similar records or even better records if possible. Yeah, but it looks like they're not winning much. But I guess they're attacking a lot. Here's the Solberg that I talked about. Interesting last unit right there. Again here too. That's also an option. We could go something aggressive. If we don't like this, it looks like nobody's running something. We could go aggressive. We could go with Odin as well. Odin, and then I believe it was Adriana. Now this is a offense that I used in Siege or something similar. So he's using Perna like this, which seems actually pretty insane. It's either that or this. I kind of like this one better still. His swift turns isn't the greatest, but okay, this again then makes us create 4 fast. Let's just go all fast. Forget it. You know what? Let's just go all fast. Yeah, let's go all fast, right? I think going all fast is gonna be fun. Kind of want to go right in here instead. Dio does seem like the best bet. I mean, I would want Lamelia, but and Dio is not that hard to rune, so maybe it is the best choice. Let's do that again. Let's keep this. Here we'll put in the Orion, and then the last damage to this is really important. We want a wind. Ooh, Pyeongchar here looks actually good too. Let's try that. Let's try these 5. So everything is gonna be fast. Now that means rune quality is gonna be a thing. I do think we can't go swift on everything. We do have to go like Vio or even Despair on certain builds. So we're not gonna be first turn contesting everything due to the depth of the swift runes. We'll see what we could do. I'll be back after making all these changes. So yeah, if you guys want account improvements like you'll be seeing in this video, please join my Discord, fill out the Google form. I use Swap to find the best manageable builds on your account. If you guys want account reviews, join my Patreon. Let's get right in. Okay guys, I am done with the defenses, so let's go check it out together. So these are the 5 I eventually went with. Let's go look at the builds. I do think most builds are definitely improved. They are all decently fast. Some are not on Swift though, just keep that in mind. His depth wasn't there for me to put all the speed contesters on Swift. Now the first defense, Miles, you don't have to put it on Swift because he obviously gains. I just noticed that maybe it's better if I put a shield set on the Eladriel and then a will set on the Miles. I went with Violent Shield, but he gets more speed, right? Damn, I didn't think that through. And I'm pretty sure we don't have any more fast sets that actually follow up to this. Ooh, wait, never mind. We might have something cooking here. Ooh, this. Oh, no. We'll just keep it. But that could be a good way to build this team as well. Okay, sorry that I didn't do that. But let's look at this build. So Miles is now on 278. I think he's a little faster, a decent accuracy, much tankier. So much more tankier. I think the artifacts he really needs to work on. I tried to get more accuracy, but there's nothing good. And then we took this nimble primal relic, which we already had. I think most of the units had a relic. Some didn't, but we just put whatever fits. And then we have now the Carcano on Violent Revenge, much faster, 250 speed on a crit damage build with decent accuracy. Own turn, one target crit damage 12%, and more first attack crit damage 16%. So more damage overall. And if I need Eladro, that's a little slower, but much tankier again on 100 res, which I think is really important. Also on a Nemset to help out for his survivability due to the fact that he could take a turn. Less crit damage here and less damage from fire and less crit damage again. Artifacts are really weak, so just keep that in mind. Next one is this one right here. I do think this is still extremely strong in the lower levels, but he is in G2 Siege or G2 Guild Battles, which is significantly higher than G1 still. So I don't know how well it'll work. Extra looks like this on Swift Fight. Fight was one of the faster sets. Even on Broken, I think there was only one that was faster on 330, so one more speed. I mean, I just want to take the fight set. 329 and more additional damage on the artifacts. You see right there. Then we have the Siri going on 269 speed on Despair Will. It's a crit rate build, but we had to do it because we want to get the speed. Decent accuracy though, and additional damage on these two as well. Finally, the Lysol, not on a whole lot of crit rate, but he always crits on fire on skill 3, so that works out. It's on Vile this time with some accuracy, which we're getting a little more. No, we're not. Yeah, artifacts again lacking, but everything is tuned. I would want to test this. I wonder if we do actually move in sequence. Let's just check it out. We should outspeed. Aw. So this could happen. It's just the AI. Unfortunately, we can't select the first skill. Can we select the first skill? It seems like it's using skill 3. Well, it's only twice, so let's see again. Okay, maybe there is a place where we select a skill. There isn't. You gotta be kidding me. So it was all luck? Well, unlucky, right? Because it always uses skill 3. Does it ever use skill 2? Okay, then we have this one right here. Orion going first on Swift Broken. You can already see that his Swift Rune quality is going down. We have the Solverg on 253 on Vile Will on a crit rate build. And then finally a Pyeongchar on Vile Destroy on a crit damage build. So I'm hoping that he could kill something off, because if Orion does move first, there should be a defense break. If it doesn't land a defense break, Solvarg maybe has a decent chance of landing something as well, where the Pyeongchar could finish things off. We have a Sierra Jogin Theomars, which is just the defense that he had, but we gave it different runes. Despair Will on the Jogin, 273 speed. Then we have the Sierra on 266 speed on very good attack and HP, decent accuracy as well. We're getting a lot of bomb damage here, so 25% more. And if I had Theomars, that's on a weird build. I went with a tanky build, so maybe he could survive and maybe kill something off, because again, from the passive, he does gain attack bar and attack buff, which might make up the damage he's lacking, and at the same time he just does decent damage overall, and we did get a lot of single target crit damage again. Finally, this team right here, pretty outdated, but should still work out. Adriana goes first on Swift Nem with decent accuracy, a little more here, 23%, and taking less damage from wind. Then we have the Clara on Vile Will, trying to get maybe a skill 3 to skill 2, something like that. Then finally a Odin on Vile Will, decent crit rate, getting the speed and the damage to kill something off. So that's really the team, hoping that it works. The problem is, like, this will get wrecked by this type of team, right? She moves first, but then Tiana will cut. Does Changpeng move? Should, yeah. Push back the Clara too. We're getting everything. Yep. Not good enough. Yep. I think the biggest problem is this defense right here. But because I didn't know that Extra does not use skill 2. I simply thought that the boost will be prioritized than the skill 3 in certain cases. I thought it was random actually, but looking at it right now, it looks like it prioritizes skill 3 all the time if the team is full health. Oh, I was wrong. It's random. We're just very unlucky. What the freak? Wow. I was wrong. Sorry about that. Wow. Okay. So it does work. It does work. It's random. Never mind. Should we test this one? We'll just use the same offense. We do. Oh, it didn't get this done, but it wouldn't have mattered because the Tiana would have cleansed it, right? Ooh, let's see how well the Chung Pong performs. We res that. Can we kill? We have attack buff. We killed 2. But now he'll bring them all back. We get a proc. Oh, we got the strip. Oh, we killed the... Oh, it didn't use... Okay, wait. I wonder if you could kill that unit right there. Oh! That's how I'm hoping that the defense will perform, essentially. Let's try this. This, I'm not sure how well it'll work. I think it'll be the most oppressive if we do get to outspeed. Because there's... What the freak? Okay, see, this is where I... Oh my goodness, wow. The most oppressive if anything lands. Holy cow, nothing landed. Great stuns. Ooh, Solverk or Solvek, whatever, is dead. I think Puncture is also dead. Yep, and we lose. That was very unlucky because I think our Orion does have almost max accuracy, especially with the artifact. There, okay. Oh, okay, so we were lucky there. So that game's done. Let's try that again. I think the Orion's debuffs are kind of weak. Oh, never mind. This time I landed everything. Ooh, ooh. She hits pretty hard, damn. And that's GG too, right? Try one more time. Just want to see how consistent that Orion is. Oh, everything went on to the... Oh, great stun. There you go. Dude, that... Oh my goodness. Silver proccing like crazy. Okay, that's done too. And she does decent damage. Freak. That's again how I would like the defense to perform. This one will get wrecked. Unfortunately. Because we know that it's not on Swift. But, you know... People that come into it might not bring everything on Swift. It could be a slower second turn type of offense, trying to outlive the damage, which some people do. Great stun, a lot of resist though, but I think everybody's dead. Yeah. GG's. Definitely a lot weaker. Oh, and it does decent damage with attack buff. A lot weaker against this offense, fortunately. So hope people don't bring that in. And we saw this too. This won't work either. I mean, this will be easy to beat against this. I really want to try something else, but I don't know what's good. Should we try this? Now, these are some of the offenses that I created for him. Do we kill Odin or do we kill... I think we kill Odin, right? And then Mihan kills Odin again and we win. Yeah. This is again an easy way to win against this type of defense. So there definitely are weaknesses to these, right? Oh crap, why did I do that again? If you outspeed it, then you win with the right counter. Even this, right? If you kill... Oh, actually, yeah, if you kill Sierra, I think you're GG'd. Yep, Sierra's dead. Then you just go for the Theomars, and that's a lot of damage, man. Okay. Oh, rough. No defense break. GG. Yeah, there's definitely good counters to it, but at least they're all speed contesting in some way. So I'm hoping that you'll get wins, right? You're not getting 5 wins in any of these games, in any of these battles, but hoping that you gain a win or 2 because you're stacking your defenses with all these speed teams. But yeah, that was it for this improvement, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys think a hybrid one is better, give the account owner some pointers or some advice or some recommendations on what you guys think are good. If he wants to, I do think, you know, a combination of Tyrannus, Kapsu, Kumar are going to be all good options. Tessarion are all going to be good options to add into this box, where you can replace some of the speed defenses we added. It might be a better thing to do because like I showed you, some of these are way too easy to outspeed essentially, or if they even cut in the middle, it's kind of weak. So maybe you could change these two to be a more tanky team if you want to. But the goal for me in this improvement was trying to get everything on something quick. So this is the end result of that. That was it for this improvement, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want account improvements like this, please join my Discord for the Google forum. If you guys want account reviews, join my Patreon, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.